Hello everyone! Welcome to a new relaxing long play on my channel. Today I figured we could try something new and do a long play with commentary. So throughout this video, I'll be chatting to you from time to time and hopefully it'll feel like we're hanging out and playing Minecraft together. As always with any new Minecraft world, we are going to start by punching a tree to get some basic resources. My goal throughout this video is going to be to build up a cozy fall cottage. Now where I live in the world right now, it is officially fall and it's my favorite season of the entire year. I am a sweater weather girly. I feel like I thrive in fall and being cozy and comfy. It's the best. And let's not even talk about all the delicious foods and flavors of fall. So much cinnamon and pumpkin and apple. Oh, amazing. And I want to capture that feeling of like sipping a pumpkin spice latte as a house today. So we're going to build up a little pumpkin spice cottage. Before we do any building, we're going to have to get some basic materials like stone and eventually iron. I think that's some iron right there. Oh my goodness. We were just talking about you, bestie. So we'll get some stone, we'll get some iron, and then of course we'll start looking for some materials, namely spruce, maybe a little bit of dark oak. And then to bring in that warmth and that like kind of orangey color, I was thinking maybe we could find some terracotta or some stripped acacia. I feel like both of those would be really good options. But for now, we'll collect this iron and we'll look around and see if there's any more exposed iron in the forest. And hopefully we'll be able to find some spruce trees around here somewhere. And now let's set off on our adventure and explore this new world a little bit more. Just in case anyone's going to ask, I am using a fall texture pack to change my leaves and the grass to have these little fall accents and be fall colors. And of course, I will include the link in the description per usual. Luckily, it looks like we have a big spruce biome over here, so I'm going to grab a couple of these berries just in case I want them later. And let's start grabbing our spruce wood and get some saplings. Maybe this is just me, but I feel like spruce is always on one of my first items to get in a new world. Like, for me, I feel like it's on the same level as like getting some iron in the early game and mining for diamonds and getting a bed and getting food. Like, you have to have spruce and you have to have the saplings. Ooh, we have some mega taiga over there. So let's head over there. Maybe we'll be able to get some more spruce saplings a little bit quicker. I'm also such a big fan of how much mossy cobblestone you can get in the mega taiga, and you can get coarse dirt here as well. Though I don't know if I'll be using any mossy cobblestone today. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't feel like that fits the pumpkin spice theme that I want. I always check cracks in the ground like this to see if there's any exposed iron or coal, but it doesn't really look like there's much in that one. Now I'm going to keep exploring this mega taiga a little bit more, as sometimes you can find Oh, there's a village over there. That is definitely going to be our priority. We can get a bed. Maybe we can get some iron from the chests. There's a little cave down here as well. Oh my goodness, it's so dark down here. Let me find some coal and I will make some torches. Hello, any coal? I don't see any coal, but I do see some iron there. And I'm so sorry that my textures look a little bit deep fried. I need to fix them, but I haven't done that yet. Oh, there's coal on the ceiling. Nice. Okay, perfect. We can make some torches. Oh my gosh, I just realized I forgot to make the torches. There we go. They're in my offhand now. Now we can see. One of these coal veins in the early game is so nice. This one looks extra juicy, like it's got a bunch of coal in it. In the days before Fortune, it always feels like I'm running out of coal and I'm smelting down logs into charcoal so that I can have, you know, torches on hand and stuff to smelt with. So I always feel like I'm over gathering coal, but I've been on the other side as well before where I don't have enough and then I have to wait for charcoal to smelt and then I'm like annoyed. That looks like a villager's house up there. Let's just jump out. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, blast furnaces. Well, don't mind if I do, little village. Thank you. We'll just put that away for safekeeping. No one saw us with it. Oh, there are spruce trapdoors here. Oh my gosh, we should actually take these. We won't have to craft them later. We should just grab them now. I never grab these. Does anyone else grab these from the villages in the spruce biome? This is my first time. Hopefully this works out. Oh, and you can't really have a pumpkin spice cottage without pumpkins. Yes, we will grab all of these as well. Do we have any more exposed iron? No. Let's go see what's in these houses. Oh, purple bed. We'll take that. Oh, and lots of stuff. I mean, we'll just take it. And you know what? I'm going to take the chest too. We won't have to craft a chest later. All right. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to see this, little kid. Oh, does anyone else feel bad when the villagers are in the house when you're like looting the chest? I'm also going to take the chest. I'm sorry. I'm going to steal. I guess I'm going to steal all the way. There's a big azalea tree here, but I think I'm going to leave it today. I don't really think we need it. But we will take some more chests and some more spruce wood and saplings. Oh yeah, there's rooted dirt down there, but I'm gonna pass on it today. I don't think we need it. But I will take more spruce trapdoors, and you know what? I'm gonna take the smoker as well. We can make a little adorable kitchen. I think this house over here is sort of like the blacksmith of the Taiga village, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got some iron and we got a saddle. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna leave the obsidian, but we'll put the boots on. I mean, not that there's mobs, but at least we have some new shoes to walk around in the forest with. Do we have anything else we can just simply take? Yeah. Oh, large ferns. You know what? We'll just break the whole chest. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just stole all of your worldly possessions. Same thing. We're just going to break the chest. No one's here to see us this time. And we'll sleep in their bed as well. Alright. It's a brand new day to possibly take some more stuff. Yeah, we've been in there. Okay. Let's go over this way. I think there were some more houses. Oh no, the pigs are stuck. There you go, besties. Live your best life. I hear a kitty somewhere. Oh, I wish I had some fish. I would love to have a kitty on this journey with us. I feel like cats really go together really pretty well with fall. Is that a Halloween thing, or is that more of just like curling up on the couch with a cat is a next level feeling kind of thing? Oh, there's a lot of villagers stuck here. Hey, do you want me to help? Oh my gosh, he just pushed that up. Was that like an attempted murder in my peaceful long play? Come on. Oh my goodness. Is there some stuff upstairs? Of course there is. Yes. Okay, we'll take it all. You know, this actually turned out to be quite a large village. This is really nice. And oh, there's iron nuggets. Yes, we'll take those. Nothing in this house. Okay. Well, honestly, I feel like we've kind of, you know, looted everything here and we can probably start to move on. I still want to find a dark oak forest, which was what I was searching the mega taiga for, just to see if we could see some trees poking through. And perhaps also I want to... Ow! And though we haven't seen any dark oak trees, you know what? I kind of do want to grab at least like a stack of this coarse dirt. Now, coarse dirt is one of my favorite blocks in this entire game, and it's pretty easy to craft as well. You can change it back into normal dirt. It's so versatile, and it's just very nice for making your areas look a little bit more lived in and a little bit more cozy. And while we may not use an entire stack of it, I think it's definitely worth picking up this and putting it as one of our inventory slot items. But I will leave behind the brown mushrooms. I'm sorry. I do not need those where I'm going. Our inventory is pretty quickly filling up though, so I want to try to get maybe a chest boat once we get to the coast and use that to boat around. Nope, no iron, unfortunate, but we can swim up. Okay, we're at the coast. Let's make a chest boat. We can put away some stuff and we can boat around on the water and look for a dark oak biome and maybe a badlands as well. Ah, yes. The chest boat. I feel like chest boats are so underrated. They're one of my favorite features that have been added to Minecraft in the recent years. And even though in a lot of worlds I don't use them very long, I do appreciate how much they've brought to the game. All right, let's get a move on and we're gonna go find an adventure. Boating in Minecraft in peaceful is so nice. You don't have to worry about any tridents getting thrown at you or any guardians spawning and being mean. It's so relaxing. I love the sounds of the paddles on the water. Oh, there's land up there, and it looks like that might be a savanna biome. I'm not 100% sure with the leaf color. If that is a savanna biome, we can absolutely probably find a desert and, more importantly, a badlands on this side of the world over here. Yes, a desert village. Desert villages always have pots, which is amazing because then we won't have to mine a bunch of extra clay for them. But also, this is a desert biome, so potentially there could be a badlands around. And I don't know, desert villages are kind of underrated. I feel like they're very, very pretty with all of the terracotta, all of the colors. They're so gorgeous. And we're coming up on a coral reef. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Oh, there is a badlands over there on the mountain. All right, let's explore the village first and then we'll head over there. Oh, I am so silly. I forgot that it does that. It's not a shulker box. Oh, I am so silly. Okay, let's dump everything. And you know what? We'll place down our blast furnace and start smelting up a little bit of this iron. Put that away. And yep, there are the pots that I was talking about. Maybe we can make some hay bales. We don't have to eat. Or we can use it to lure some cows over to our area. Oh, hi kitty. Oh, I wish I didn't have a chest boat. I wish I had a lead. I would come get you. I would bring you home with me. Well, what happened to the sheep? What did you do? Oh my goodness. I didn't see anything there. I don't know. It was like that when I got here. That's the one bad thing, I guess, about having a chest boat, right? Is that you can't put a cat in it to bring home with you. Not that we have a home in this world yet. There's a lot of cats here. Maybe I'll have to come back if I get a lead. We can lead a cat home. They can be our little cozy fall buddy. Oh my gosh, so many pots over here. Hello? I will take all of these. Oh, not that sound. The camel. You know, after my 200 days video, I don't really like you. But you're fine if you stay away from me. You know, it seems like a good thing right now to take a little snooze. So let's head to bed after all that looting. And then we wake up to a beautiful morning. There are cats around. And hopefully we continue to have a really good time in this world. You know, this is kind of oddly a large village as well. Normally on my hardcore world, I feel like I only find a village with like a few houses, but these villages that we found in this world have been huge. I really like this house too with like the multiple floors. Oh, the tuxedo cats. Okay, I have to come back for them. They are the vibe. And they're just so dang cute. Okay, you know what? That's what we're doing that. If we have to wait for 4 hours for a lead, they are getting brought to our house, I promise. All right, I think it's time to move on from this village. I don't think there's anything else for us here. And I think there's a cat in the boat. Why am I putting stuff in the chest? I'm gonna have to break the boat to get the cat out. There's no other way. But you know, someone on Twitch chat told me that you could farm cats to get string, which I didn't know was a thing. And I don't really want to think about it or talk about it. I don't even know why I brought that up. But there you go. You learned something new today. You can farm cats for string, which is very interesting. Did I miss anything? No, I'm okay. I think we got it all. Okay, really quick, I just want to run over and grab a bunch of that sugarcane, and then we are going to head back towards the mesa. I don't know which way we'll leave this area, so might as well get all the sugarcane now. That way we can make bookshelves. And if you didn't catch it earlier, the mesa is there behind the village. So we can just head on over there. Those trees we saw earlier definitely were acacia trees. They are definitely in the savannah, but they have these golden leaves, which are actually really, really pretty. And it looks like we have, oh, a little minecart with a chest. Glowberries, very nice. We can use those in our build. I'm going to take the torches, but I'm not going to take the rails or anything. I don't think we need those. And you know what? Instead of using terracotta, what if we used red sandstone, like smooth red sandstone? It has such a beautiful texture. And honestly, just one of my favorite blocks. I feel like red sandstone is kind of underrated. It's so hard to get. That's probably why. Sometimes when I play Minecraft, I add a data pack where you can dye regular sand to be able to get red sandstone. It is a really nice color though, and it does have that kind of like pumpkin-y color that we're looking for. So I feel like this will actually be a really good fit. And some more sugarcane, never hurt anyone. Although this floating sand here is a little bit weird. We'll move that. We'll get rid of that. Any other treasure? Oh, there's some dark oak here. We could always take that if we can't find any other dark oak in this world. I don't think we're going to need that much. We just need enough for like our roof outline. You know, I think it would be a good time to make a new shovel, but should we do a stone? No, we have iron. Let's do an iron shovel. And I'll also make a bucket here. I always need a bucket. And let's just mine up, you know, maybe like 2.5 stacks or so of red sandstone. Now, each stack of red sandstone takes 4 stacks of red sand to craft in your inventory. So it is quite a resource intensive block. Oh, there's some red sandstone right there. Let me get all of this and then I'll come back and mine that up. I mean, we'll take some for free, you know? We don't have to craft those. Yeah, they're such a pretty texture and a pretty color. Oh, there's 5 of them. Nice. Oh, and a big cave down there. I'm a little bit scared of that. We're not really here for the cave. Although, I mean, probably be a good idea to get some more iron at some point for lanterns, and who knows, maybe I'll need a bunch of shears. Maybe we'll need a bunch of tools to gather wood. I'm definitely an overgatherer when I play on peaceful. But I feel like that's just me playing Minecraft in general. You know, if I have anything less than a full double chest of spruce, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm running out. I think I'm trying to be more intentional though about my gathering, so I'm not over or under gathering. Sometimes that's why building in creative first can really help, so you know exactly how much you need. If you need like a half stack, you could be like, oh, okay, I can grab a stack. There is something very satisfying about being able to build on the fly, but my brain doesn't really work that way. I'm a very visual person and I have to see things in advance. Though I am trying, and keyword here is trying, I am trying very hard to get better at building on the fly. But it's a process, and like all things, you gotta trust the process and you gotta go through the weird, awkward phases and, you know, potentially the very bad phases where nothing looks right and you have to change things a million times. But I'm hoping to get more confident and I'm hoping to trust my instincts a little bit more. Kind of an aside though, a little bit of real life froggy kind of input here. I have been trying to slowly learn how to draw on my iPad. And that is also a process in which you must trust the process and practice and slowly work on those skills that you're going to need. The good thing about this, however, is that my drawings of like potential build ideas that I want to do are getting better. We've almost got enough red sandstone that we can leave, but before we do that, I want to explore this little cave here. And of course, I want to gather a little bit more red sandstone as well. I'd rather be safe than sorry and gather a little bit more than we need than have to come back like while we're trying to finish up our build later. That'll be really silly. But maybe we can find a little bit more iron very quickly in these caves. Not that I'm seeing a lot, just some gold. You know, it is a Badlands after all. Ooh, this looks like it goes pretty deep down here. Oh, there's some deep slate. Maybe we'll get lucky down there. You know, I feel like I usually find some iron down with the deep slate level. I don't really see anything though besides some redstone here, so... Oh! You know, and it shall appear. Sometimes I feel like that happens to me. I don't know if it happens to anyone else where I'm complaining about something and then immediately I kind of run into a solution to my problem, like just now. I feel like that happens a lot in Minecraft, you know? And right now I'm having a really big problem where I have 0 diamonds, and maybe behind some of this iron back here there's going to be like 400 diamonds. No, okay, well, you can't win them all, but maybe over there we swim up this little water stream, we'll find something. Oh, that's right, they changed the way that cobbled deep slate looks in Mizuno, so it's almost like a little bit more like a basalt to me now. What do y'all think if you have used this block? Maybe we're gonna have to make like a little cobbled deep slate build in one of our Mizuno's worlds or on another long play. It's actually really good that we ran into this granite vein as well, because I want to use some granite in our build. I am a big granite and Mizuno's girly, although I mean in vanilla it's not that bad if you're using like bricks and rooted dirt and dripstone and maybe some terracotta as well. Like I feel like it looks really good with those combinations, but in Mizuno's it's just such a beautiful warm color. It's one of my favorite blocks in this entire texture pack. And we'll of course take the free red sandstone as well. I want to bring granite in though as the foundation of our house, as the base of our pumpkin spice latte. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know in my 118 series or the Cottagecore movie, if you've watched that I pretty much used granite in almost all of the builds in that world. It is just such a beautiful block. You can do so many things with it. And the double polished granite slab texture with the bricks is just chef's kiss. So many people have asked me why I use double slabs, and that's because in Mizuno's there are secret textures that you can get. Oh gosh, scary cave noises. I forgot to turn those off. I'm sorry. Anyways, there are secret textures that you can access by placing slabs down, double slabs. So the more you know, and maybe we'll have to make some more builds with that to show those off. But that's how I got like the very white planks from the birch double slabs as well. Now that we're out of the caves, I think let's get the rest of the sand that we need, and then we can start looking for a build location and a dark oak forest. Because once we have some dark oak wood, I think we'll have the majority of everything that we need for this build today. Alright, after gathering up these few more pieces, this should finally be enough. Yeah, I think that'll be a good amount. Well, with all that sandstone collected, I guess it will be time for us to find a place to live. And I definitely think I want to live in a forest biome just because of all the beautiful oak and birch trees around. Let's go over there and loot that shipwreck, and then we'll look for our base location. Those forests where we spawned are kind of nice. Maybe we can find something over there. So we'll have to cross the ocean again. But when you have this beautiful view of the night sky and the sound of the waves and the water and the boat, there's no better way to cross the ocean. Oh my goodness, a diamond! I am so happy right now. We can make a diamond shovel. This is my favorite thing about shaders, honestly. Being on the water, seeing the moon and the stars. My absolute favorite thing about shaders. Okay, this little island right here is actually so cute. I'm gonna sleep and we're gonna see what it looks like in the daytime. The leaves are falling. It's a beautiful new day. Let's take a look around this island. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. All right, I want to clear out some of these trees. That way we have a nice build spot. I don't want to like level the whole island, but just getting a few of them to be gone would be great. Oh, and I probably should also put down some chests. So let's make a couple. Oh, I had chests. Oh, right. We stole them from the village. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you try to make YouTube videos with literally one brain cell. Let's just stack these up and then we'll put all of our stuff in an organized fashion. We can start getting some of our sandstone cooking up. That way we can get some smooth sandstone. And while we're here, we might as well also get our iron smelting up. And I'm gonna make a pair of shears as I really want to grab some of these beautiful orange and red and yellow leaves. They are so gorgeous. I am a girly who does like to place a lot of leaves, and that's gonna include these fall themed ones. But in my opinion, it's just so easy to grab a few leaves and cover something that might look a little bit weird in your build. Use it to outline a crop patch. Hang them from your ceilings like you have some, hanging plants in your build. I mean, there's so many things you can do with leaves. And I decided a while ago that I was going to build things that make me happy and make me smile, regardless of what anyone else thinks. I play Minecraft to make myself happy, to have a good time, and hopefully to bring happiness to others as well. So whenever anyone asks me about leaves or building or anything, my response to any questions is always just do what makes you happy. Don't worry about if it doesn't look right to your friends or if it doesn't look, exactly like your reference picture. Just do what makes you happy. My inventory is looking a little bit full again, so I think I need to start stashing things away again. I am not 100% sure where I'm going to put everything or how I'm going to arrange everything at this moment because eventually we will be moving it all inside. I try to group things like valuables, stones, woods, nature slash food. I don't know if anyone else is doing that when they play Minecraft, but I always try to like keep similar items together. I think back over here is going to be the perfect location to set up some mega spruce trees. We'll just plant the 2x2s here. We probably are going to need more spruce than I think we're going to need, so it's a good thing to always make sure that we have a little bit of extra planted. And this is really starting to look like a lot of space for a build. We might have to remove some dirt, but that's okay. Really quickly, I want to just go check on the other side of this little river here and go see what's on this bigger island. I know I'm probably going to need more iron than I currently have, so getting a little bit more iron and maybe some dark oak saplings would be very, very appreciated if we could find any little caves to go in or any biome changes. Very disappointing little cave right here. Maybe we can find another one, like right over here. Also looks a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. We'll just keep searching. Going strip mining in a long play is probably not something that I would do. I would just make do with the stone tools, but I want to make a bunch of lanterns, so... Oh no, this cave is so disappointing as well. I was really hoping it would have iron in there. We are getting pretty unlucky with finding any caves, but I will take these rose bushes. Finally, some more iron. I was starting to get worried that there was just none in this world. Wait, this is a bunch of clay. Does that mean that there's a lush cave down here somewhere? I don't think I've ever seen just random clay patches. Maybe we'll find some more moss? No, that's diorite. This is kind of weird. Let me know in the comments, is this rare? I don't know if I've ever seen this before. I think this entire island is just birch forest, but there's an orangey colored leaf over there. I don't know what those are. So let's go investigate. Hopefully it's something nice. Hopefully it's dark oak wood. Is that what I see? Oh, there's mushroom. It is dark oak wood. Let's go. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Now we only have 3 saplings, so if we can just get one more, I will be happy. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Well, thank you, trees. Grabbing up some extra cobble right now is probably going to be a good idea, as we can use this to lay a base for our house. In general, I find it just helps me visualize the amount of space I'm going to need, and if I have to chop down any extra trees or move things around if it looks a little bit weird. So laying a foundation or laying down some blocks just to get that idea in the world actually really helps me. Honestly, I find this biome with this texture pack so beautiful. The golden birch leaves and all the leaves on the ground. I want to stay here forever. Oh, I'm a little bit unsure where to go. I think this is our island here. You know, there's not a lot of space over here, so I think this birch tree is gonna have to go. And then I think it's gonna be time to do some terraforming. this is looking like a big open space now. I'm very happy with that. And let's go check on our trees. It does look like we have one big spruce tree, and then of course the dark oak tree did grow as well. We're going to be needing a bunch of that. Oh, did that other spruce tree just grow as well? Wow, that's lucky. But we're going to be needing a lot of dark oak as I want to use it for the outline of our roof today. But I'm also going to be using dark oak as our beams as well. Stripped dark oak is just so pretty in Mizuno's. And I feel like it color matches really, really well with the spruce wood in general. And stripped spruce is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it has a little bit of a green undertone that I feel like would take away from, you know, the warm, like, oranginess of what I'm going for. I feel like spruce is probably my most used building material ever, including over cobblestone, and that's, you know, way back to when I was first discovering Minecraft and building a house out of cobblestone. I wish I still had some of my first builds to share with you all because we could all look back and kind of cringe together, but not in a bad way, you know? I think looking back and seeing where you've improved is a really good thing. Wait, is that Wandering Trader sounds? Oh my gosh. Hello, sir. I need your leads so badly. All right, let me just get these logs. Then we're going to make a boat and we're going to get those leads. I don't like to kill the Wandering Trader if I can help it, you know? I feel bad. Sometimes he's useful. Maybe that is a controversial statement on this channel. Oh no, I seem to have forgotten how boats work. This is awkward. Okay. He's invisible, which is kind of annoying. But if we can just get one of the llamas to go in the boat. Okay, now we have all those leads and we can go get our cats and we can find some cows very easily now. So it doesn't matter how we got there, a little bit confusing and embarrassing, but it's fine. So now I think I'm ready to start laying out the basic foundation of the build area, and we're going to do this with cobblestone like I mentioned earlier. I personally like to build in odds in Minecraft, so I'm going to make this side 7 long, and then we'll come across 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think a 9 by 7 is a good amount of space for like a little starter area. And then I always like to have kind of like a little area coming off my builds. So this one is going to be like a little extra room, I guess, like an addition. And it's 4 by 5, but it does share a wall with the main structure. So it's sort of kind of like a 5 by 5. You'll see once it's like fully up, you'll see. However, I am kind of wondering if maybe it's a little bit too close to like those trees over there. Maybe we need to like pull it back this way just by like 2 blocks. We'll also bring the main structure over by 2 blocks, so we'll connect it here too, and then cut it off too on the far end. And this is why I just like to grab a little bit of cobble. Cobble always feels like either a design choice or a temporary block to me, so I feel like once I place down my actual blocks, I'm less likely to move something, even if I think it needs to be moved. Actually, I think we can bring this back out over here, but we're going to bring it out one more as I want to make like a little front porch or a side porch area where you'd enter into the house. And here we're going to have like a stair and then another stair. Ignore that mistake. So it'll go up to, yeah, I think that's okay. The door will be here. And then do I just bring it all the way back? I don't know how I feel about that yet. I do need to get a stone cutter, and since we didn't find one in that village, we're gonna have to smelt some of our own stone. And we'll just craft that up really quickly. And there we are. We have a stone cutter now. This is one of my favorite blocks. I always have one of these to build with. And we're going to take our granite and make our polished granite slabs. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is one of my favorite textures. Okay, so let's start removing some of this and we can start placing down our foundation. I like to do this part in smaller sections, that way I don't lose my original outline, and I had already spent all that time counting all of those blocks, so why count again? as you can see, the double slab texture here, there's what it kind of looks like with the double slabs versus like the single block. And yeah, this is one of my favorite blocks in the entire Mizuno's pack. It is such a warm brick. I absolutely love it. And I feel like it's just so cozy and it screams fall, and I don't know, it has the perfect vibe for the foundation of our house. Oh, can't forget to make these too high. I don't always make my foundation too high. Sometimes I make it only one high, or sometimes no foundation at all. I think it just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I want to have like a little, you know, raised window above so you can see more, you know, outside. And just take a step back. That looks so warm. I love it. All right, remove some more cobble and then we'll continue on building up our foundation. I'm actually starting to get a tiny bit worried that we are not going to have enough granite. I thought we grabbed enough, but maybe we have not. Let's add in our extra here. Oh, we only need to wait for one more. So let's just wait for that. And then we'll have all of this smelted as well. And then the rest of this granite we'll just convert over into the slabs and start placing them again. We should have enough. But there's part of me that is a little bit concerned. Maybe we can just keep this section over here at 1 block high instead of 2 blocks. And we'll make like a little staircase on the inside, like putting a step up and down. It could make it kind of fancy, a little bit of like adjustable heights. I mean, normally the difference between 1 block and 2 blocks isn't that much. But for this, I think it's just going to save us materials because we also have to fill in this little porch area over here. But I want to get some stairs first. Ooh, I like that contrast with that darker spruce. But now, do we make these out of spruce planks? No, I still think I want the polished granite. I think it's gonna look better and more cohesive. Yeah, okay, I like that. That's good. Before I forget, and I know this is kind of silly, but I want to go get those cats now that we have the leads, before we get too far in building the house, because I feel like if I don't go now, I will forget. So I'm going to grab a couple of fish, and then we'll take the long journey over the ocean. Oh, we've got another little shipwreck over here. Let's see what we're gonna get. I'm mostly interested in possibly getting some diamonds. I don't know. I just feel like having a diamond tool in a long play world is kind of a flex. Oh, this is really close by. We should actually go and see what this has to offer. Okay, I'm probably gonna clip that because that was me digging for minutes and it was literally right next to it, which is kind of embarrassing. Oops. Nothing really to write home about in this chest, but I mean, we'll take it all, except for like the iron sword. I don't really need that, I don't think. Okay, back over to the shipwreck because I did not loot all of the chests here and I want to see if there's any diamonds or anything. There is one! Yes! Ah, let's go. We can now make a diamond hoe. It's the morning of the next day and we finally made it to the village. Now we just have to find those beautiful tuxedo kitties and here's one right here. Hello, gorgeous. I have fish for you and you can just have whatever you like. Yes, okay. Now, where was your beautiful little tuxedo cat friend? I remember seeing him around over here somewhere. Hello? Kitty? Oh, there's that orange one. He wanted to come home with us pretty badly too. Oh, there's the white one as well. I don't know, I got kind of attached to the tuxedo cats. But I don't see the other one around. Maybe he despawned. Oh no, I don't see him. Okay, well, we can get a different cat. Whichever one comes up to us. You know what? Actually, I'm also gonna get all of this wheat because we're gonna have to go get cows as well. We're gonna have to breed up some cows for some leather. Bookshelves are a necessity for a cozy fall house. I mean, how will you read? I'm so sad about the kitty, but you know what? This one... There we go. This one is cute too. Hello, kitties. Let's go home. Now, I don't want to talk about this, but you are going to have to... Oh, whoops, I broke the lead. You are gonna sort of be in the water for most of the trip. I feel very bad about this, but I promise you'll have a very nice place to live once we get past the ocean. I promise. Oh, I always feel really bad about this, but it has to be done. I'll bring you back once I cross the ocean because I feel really bad. Oh, we're finally almost home and it's starting to look good, but I think we gotta remove those two trees. Oh, that dolphin just came like right up. What? I do not like dolphins. They are my worst enemy. All right, let's get these cats, you know, sitting down and comfy. Why don't you both just chill right here for a little while? I guess you can have some fish. And I'm going to organize my inventory a little bit because we did collect some things while we were out. And before I forget, I should probably remove those couple of trees that I saw that were kind of in the way of the structure. So these ones right here. This one's gonna probably have to go as well. But maybe we'll try without doing that first. We'll just remove the leaves. And now we should probably get some cows before we continue the build process. And we haven't been this way yet, so I'm just gonna go down this way. Maybe we can find some like plains or another forest. I think my forest is just too small for them to spawn in. This area over here definitely looks like there could be some cows living here. If I was a cow, I know I would live here for sure. Oh, silly me. It's actually empty this time, so we can just break it and we can bring it with us. Yep, we've got it. Okay, good. Let's go find some cows. Oh, wait, flowers too. We need to get these because I need to make some orange dye. I know it's kind of weird, but I'm going to be making some orange glass, and I'm also going to probably need to get a sheep at some point so that I can get some orange wool. Yeah, I think that 6 orange dye is enough, and we'll put that flower back down. Continuing on the search for some cows, and oh my gosh, I wish I had some bones. Oh, here are the cows. Hi. Hello, darlings. Come on. Over to my little, well, I guess the shoreline. Hello, puppy. You know, I'm actually not convinced that 6 dye is going to be enough, so I'm going to have to make some more, and I'm struggling at this moment. But that's okay. Let's make a little pen for these cows. I'm going to kind of put it on this side of the house over here. I know it's kind of like sad when you think that we're just going to make these cows into leather. Oops, wrong tool there. But, you know, we need bookshelves. We didn't find any in the village that we were in earlier. I couldn't think of the word. This is one of my favorite parts of building a house, and it's when we start to get our beams going. Now, you can call them supports, you can call them beams, you can call them support beams if you wanted to. But basically, it's like the framing of your house. I kind of think of it as more like the sketch if you are an artist and you start with like a sketch layer. That's sort of what the framing is of your house. There are many different ways that you can make the framing. You can make it like pop out and go one on the outside. You can make the walls on the inside. There are so many different ways. Because this space is so small, I'm going to be placing our walls on the inside of the framing instead of popping the framing out one. And I like to keep my proportions pretty similar on a build of this size. So I'm going to go up on 5 for each of these little beams over here. And we'll bring these up to touch the wall, but the wall is actually not there, so it's going to be touching nothing for now, but it will touch something eventually, I promise. This smooth red sandstone is the perfect block, I feel like, to bring together the dark brown of the dark oak logs, but also the orange in the bricks as well. I feel like it just really ties all of these colors together, and it's just I don't know, it's a perfect like pumpkin-y color without actually being a pumpkin block. Out here in front, I want to do 3 windows because I just feel like a bunch of windows on the front side of the house always reminds me of like going to Thanksgiving dinner at my aunt's house, and it just feels like it lets in so much light. It's so sunny and happy and warm and safe. Okay, I know that this is going to be a little bit weird, but we're going to use double slabs for the floor as well because I don't often get the chance to use dark oak double slabs. And honestly, I feel like I should probably really rethink my priorities on that. And I probably should put some stuff away, and now it's raining. Well, that's great. Here, we'll kind of get rid of these. We'll bring around a little fence, that way no one falls off. Okay, and here's why I want to use these, because it makes this like beautiful tiled wood that kind of is just the exact color that we're going for, but it's different than like the plank pattern. Also, from the side, it kind of looks like a different kind of barrel, which I have just noticed, and now I feel like I have to use this more often in a decorative sense. want to do the same kind of floor down here. We're going to replace the spruce plank. And I really, really like it. In here, I'm going to make a doorway to separate these two little spots in the house. And the bigger area is going to be our living space where our bed is and our crafting area. And then the smaller space is going to be storage. And I think on the back here, I'm going to close that off for now. But it's possible later that I might put another set of windows there. I'm just not sure. But I'm really, really liking this so far. Can't forget to breed up the cows, and it's probably been 5 minutes. I also kind of feel really bad because of the cats sitting outside here in the rain, but we're just gonna ignore them for now. Instead, let's focus on putting a roof on top of our build. That way we can actually move the cats inside somewhere safe where they aren't getting rained on. Actually, our glass is done. Let's make our orange glass really quickly, and then we can put in our windows. I love the stained glass textures in Mizuno's, especially this one. It kind of gives you that like old vibe of like an old stained glass church window. And I think I've decided I definitely want a big bay window back here, but I'm gonna leave the window open with the glass. Sort of like this, although we are gonna be missing a glass pane. We're gonna have to make one more. If only I hadn't misplaced that one, we would have had a perfect number of glass panes, but it's okay, it's fine. And now for the roof, I want to do a dark oak trim on the outside with a spruce plank inside. Dark oak is so pretty to me in this texture pack, but sometimes it looks a little bit too busy, like there's too much going on, so you have to kind of tone it down a little bit. Also, please don't judge me for how I build roofs. It is not... I don't know who I am when I build a Minecraft roof. This is just sort of my process. I kind of just go all over the place. I don't like for one side to get too high before I have kind of like the idea of where they meet in the middle. And I know I could count, but sometimes I feel like I can't trust my counting, which is the worst. It's so terrible. And I'm gonna make this quite a tall roof because I want to do a lofted bedroom area, and sometimes when you have those really small roofs, it doesn't quite get there in the end. Like, you're like, I would have to crawl up this ladder and then just crawl on the floor. There's no way that I would fit there as a person. But that's why we're making the roof tall, so we don't have to crouch to get into bed. We can just normally walk at our normal height. Okay. Once I get these temporary blocks that I placed removed from here and here and here, replace the sandstone, we should have the basic outline of how the roof is going to be going. I like it. Let's go down. Oh, thankfully we have this extra because I don't know if we would have had enough for the other roof if we did not have that extra. I like it though. I like it a lot. It is really pretty in here in the daytime as well. This is kind of a small space, but I'm just going to put chests in here, so I don't think it really matters. But wow, look at the sun coming through the windows. Oh, I really love that. It is beautiful. Oh, and there's even a rainbow back there because it rained. Oh, I love shaders so much. I love the color of spruce wood in Mizuno's. It is just the perfect wood color. I don't know. It brings so much warmth to the game. And don't get me wrong, I like vanilla spruce as well. It goes with everything except for cherry wood in my opinion. But I love how dark it is in Mizuno's by contrast. I feel like it just adds more contrast to everything that I do build. It's somewhere between vanilla spruce and vanilla dark oak. I feel like that's why I like it the most. Oops, I was kind of on autopilot there. Sometimes mistakes happen, but that's okay. Just a little bit of axe durability and we can fix it. The wandering trader llama is still in the forest. Poor buddy. Okay, I suppose we should try to do this side. But before we do that, let me get the cows bred up again. Maybe we can look at how this is looking from further away. I find it helps me to kind of take a step back and pillar up and see from a little bit of distance how the build is looking, and that kind of really helps. Oh yeah, I love it actually. It's so cute. I think this tree right here is gonna have to go though, that one. I think it's kind of blocking the vibe. And then right here we could do like a little pathway and a little farm out front. Maybe a pumpkin patch on this side. Yeah, I think that can work. And now we can work on this little small side. I kind of wanted to do the same exact pattern, but start one further down. There'll be a tiny bit of roof variation, but not much. But to be honest, I think on a build that is this small, I think that's fine. Like if you were building a castle, obviously you want to do like varying heights and lots of different kinds of roofs facing all different directions and towers and everything, but I'm not doing that here. We are just simply building a little house to stay warm and cozy through the autumn months. Oh, thankfully we had just enough smooth red sandstone that we didn't have to go get more from the desert. I am so happy. And that for now is our roof complete. Of course, we might come back later and do some detailing. But the basic structure of the house is done and we get to see it. Oh, I love it. Definitely want to get some leaves up there, I think. But yeah, I love the shape. It's so good. Now, just because we're playing in peaceful does not mean that we're not going to light our build up. I feel like lanterns are one of the best detailing blocks. They add so much to an area. I actually would like other light sources as well. Like, I want another kind of lantern. Oh, wait, I don't have to light up in here. Well, we can just put it there for now. I'm gonna add some upside down stairs here. That way we can put stuff on the outside of the windows, like lanterns and flower pots and things like that. Oh, that was really embarrassing. Sometimes I miss the jump. I don't know if that's just me. Is it just me? I feel like I always miss the jump in Minecraft, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like this. But I feel like it always happens to me. The flower pot on the end is still empty, but this is looking cute. I really like this. And for anyone who's wondering why I keep talking to myself, like, do I like this or not? I have to. So I have a really weird brain and I second guess myself constantly. So I have to tell myself that I like it out loud. That way I can actually like accept that I like it. And I don't know if it's just because I'm always thinking to myself that this could be better or this could be different or wondering if I should change out blocks or walls. And maybe I'm the only person that's like that out there. But I have to tell myself intentionally that I like it before I can actually accept that I like it. Does that make sense? Oh, there's a bee. All right, come on, sheep. I need your wool. because I'm going to need to make some paintings and I want carpets. And you can live right over here by the cows. Don't mind the murder that might happen later. Oh gosh, I feel bad. Oh, also, I'm gonna have to dye you, and yeah, now you're an orange sheep. But thank you. Thank you. I needed orange wool, so this works. Now this idea might look better when there's more contrast, but I still like the idea of having like an open fence gate and a carpet instead of like a campfire. I just feel like it looks really cute. And for the other one, what are we gonna do? Maybe we can do some... Ooh, a trapdoor. Yeah, let's do a trapdoor in the middle. Because that'll also look good. Slowly, we are turning this pumpkin spice house into a pumpkin spice home. And that might have been one of the most cringy things I've ever said. But it's okay. It's okay. You know what? We accept the cringe because cringe culture is dead. Also, I ask like during the detail phase not to judge me too much, okay? I do have ADHD and it does not help when I'm building and I'm like, oh, I should do this and this and this, and my brain is racing at like 1,000 thoughts per mile, or 1,000 thoughts per second, I should say. So that's why I almost never show my interiors on camera, because unless I build the interior in advance, I kind of just jump back and forth between like, oh, I should build a loft, I should build a storage, I should build a workshop, I should build outside, I should make a farm, and then it just looks like a mess. You know, it's probably very hard to watch. I think around this window, a nice little workshop will be good. And where's my blast furnace? Did I not pick it up? Oh, I guess not. I guess it was still out here. Whoops. And so was just a random oak log. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. I'm trying to think about the stone cutter and the crafting table because they also have to kind of go with this. We close the door. What if we make a like shelf around the window with these trapdoors? Obviously we'll have to make some more. And then we can put the crafting table in the floor, which honestly I have been kind of really enjoying that lately. Yeah, and we're gonna end up with something that's like this. So it kind of looks like a little shelving unit, and then we can put stuff on the top of it. And oh yeah, that's right, those are there. I can't place anything there. That's obviously. Okay, forget that for now. Stone cutter goes up there. Yeah, this can work. We can just start placing a couple of our chests in here. Where do I want to start these? Like on the side of the stairs? I guess it's probably the only really spot that makes sense. And to figure out where I'm going to put the bed. Another kind of a weird idea. What if we do like a little lofted bedroom area? Well, I think it needs to be one more taller, but we'll make some ladders to put on these trapdoors, and then we just need one more trapdoor, ouch, up there. Yeah, I think that high is probably fine. I do like this texture. Okay, but if we place the bed here, can we place it? Hello? Place the bed. There we go. Can we sleep comfortably? And it looks like we can. Okay, so from here, I want to add like a little railing, and I'm definitely going to want to do this out of trapdoors, but I need to place some more blocks, I think. Oh, and I should probably smelt these bricks as well. Trial and error is truly my best friend in Minecraft, and especially with these kinds of little details, like I definitely want a shelf here, but do I want this kind of shelf? No, this kind of feels really not that great. So what if I just move it up a block? And I feel like that's pretty much my entire process, is just trial and error and misplacing and breaking and then replacing, and I don't know, I feel like that really works for me. Ouch. And also falling off. Falling off is like probably the thing that I do the most. That looks better. Now over here, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I am gonna remove that upside down stair. In Minecraft, I feel like I kind of like a decoration level somewhere between like Sims cozy clutter and like very minimalist and like open clean spaces. And I feel like maybe that's why I don't have as much confidence as maybe I should when I decorate, because those two things kind of clash a little bit to me. But also I love to have like a lot of nature and leaves, and I do not care one bit that it does not make any sense that these leaves are coming through the roof or hanging from the top. I do not care. It's whimsical and it's beautiful and it's my favorite thing ever. I don't care at all that that doesn't make any sense. Let's take a little look at the bottom. See, I really like that. It just adds a little bit in that space that would otherwise be empty. Because there's not really much that you can put there. Oh, whoops. That is cute. Okay. Need to get some more flowers. I feel bad for the cats. They're still outside, but I kind of want to bring them into like a more completed house. But maybe that won't really be possible. Hello, can we all eat? And honestly, the next little thing that I want to do is work on a little farm area outside, because I just think that having a little crop patch out in front of like your starter house is one of the best decorations possible. Now, maybe if you're going to be living somewhere, you know, for a long term, you're not going to want that forever, but I just feel like it looks so good. You know, when you look over an area and you can see that there's life there, there's movement, there's crops. It just it helps Minecraft not feel so empty. And I play so much single player Minecraft that I try to make the world seem as lively for myself as possible with little roads and, you know, different decorations within my like bases and my areas. And maybe it doesn't always translate well. Like I'm still learning. I consider myself to be like a beginner in world building and I mean building in general. I'm not a beginner anymore, but I'm still learning, you know? And I may be a slow learner, but I am a learner, so I have that going for me. Okay, but I think a little jack-o'-lantern in the middle of the field would be so cute, but I need a fence. And I think we're gonna have to make some more fences as I don't think we have any left, but we'll just go here in any case because you can never have too many fences. And these other pumpkins we can kind of just pile up here and then we'll put our jack-o'-lantern pumpkin here. Facing away from the house, obviously. Kind of little scarecrow vibes. And I think just to add some more color into here, I'm going to plant a couple pumpkins as well so that we get like the pumpkins with the stem attached. And then over on this wall, I don't want to add a window there, but I'm thinking just some like dry hay bale storage. And this is definitely going to require us to do kind of like a little overhang lean-to over the top. Because I mean, if I was a cow, I definitely would not want to eat wet hay. Oh, actually, you know what? I have slightly messed this up. This was all supposed to be dark oak and I was putting spruce out. Oops. There we go. That looks better. That is more like what we wanted. And that is so cute. Let's just make a little pathway here. I don't know, I feel like having a little footpath with actually just some path block always looks really, really good on these cozy, small style builds. Because I don't know, I definitely don't want like a defined road or something. I just want it to look like, you know, one person has traveled through here a lot, but it's only one person. It's not like an industrial route. It's not an official trade route or anything, you know? And you know what? Before I forget, I want to put in our little like fake chimneys up here with our bricks. I always love a fake chimney on a build. I feel like it ups the cozy factor by like 5,000 when you put a fake chimney in. And as you could probably already guess, a bunch of oak leaves to help make that transition just look a little bit less awkward. You know, there are some old creeping vines going up this attic, or this roof, sorry. And you know it would not be a frog crafting video if we didn't spam a few oak leaves all over the place, because, you know, placing oak leaves makes everything better. You don't have to place that many of them. I mean, you can place as many as you want. No one is out there, you know, saying this many oak leaves is too many. However, it always makes everything look better. You can cover your mistakes. You can just make everything in your world look more lush and grown, and it just looks amazing. I suppose I should probably bring all of that stuff outside, inside, and finally organize a little bit better than I'm currently doing. And you'll have to tell me whether or not you like kind of watching organized streams slash videos in the comments, because some of my Twitch chat has told me before that they like watching me organize. And I feel like there can definitely be a like comforting, you know, feeling to watching somebody get organized. I guess that's why like there's all those like cleaning and organization videos on TikTok and like Instagram that you see sometimes. Also, sorry about that little puppy woof. I have had to probably edit out a few barks, but I don't know if I'll be able to get that one to go away. Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. I realized that I haven't been talking for the last like few minutes. I got really into like the flow of what I was doing and I just completely like zoned out. I'm so sorry. We are getting closer to being done, but I do need leather still for books. And I think it's gonna be finally time to do a little bit of murdering, which I didn't want to do. Well, I say that, but then I've been planning to do that since the beginning, so it kind of makes me seem like a liar. But I'm not trying to. I really don't like to do this. I wish that there were other ways to get leather besides the nether and hoglins. And I guess there's always rabbit hide as well, but also that is horrible. Like, you know, just decimating a population of rabbits for a little bit of leather just doesn't feel right. Almost. Not yet, though. I think we still need a few more. I want to make it like quite a few bookshelves, and I want to make books, and I want to make a couple item frames too. So we're gonna probably need to go like find more cows. Actually, it probably would have been faster to do that. The pumpkin patch is coming along nicely. I'm really enjoying the way that this is all decorated and looking. Hopefully it looks good once the pumpkins actually grow in, and then maybe we can like grab a few and kind of place them around. And then we'll bring out this a little bit more. I really like this though. It's really cute. Okay, it's time. I'm sorry. Oh man. I feel so bad whenever I have to do this. It's the worst part of early game is just not having all the leather, and I don't have looting either, so I have to kill so many. Yeah, from that we did not get that much. Okay. Well, I think we're due for a boat trip. Let me empty my inventory a little bit. Ooh, pumpkins are done as well. Nice. All right, let's head off. And we could probably go to that same spot that we found the cows in before and just get a bunch of them in the forest. I think that'll be for the best. And what is going on over here? This looks like a nice little lake. Oh, I wish I would have seen this before. I probably would have built over here. Is that like plains over there? That does look like plains. Oh, there's a village too. All right, I guess we're going over to the village really quickly, and hopefully they have some bookshelves I can steal so I can stop getting rid of all of the cows. I don't want to kill any more cows, please. Honestly, there are some rare houses in this village that I haven't seen in a while, or like rarely ever, but there are no libraries. So unfortunately, I think it's back to murdering. I'm sorry. You'd understand if you knew how cute my house would be with you all in it. I don't want to kill any of the horses though. That would make me feel even worse. I mean, cows I can kind of like write off. The horses I feel really bad about. Well, I guess we can head home now and we can work on finishing up the decoration on the inside of our house, and we'll be pretty much done with the cozy little pumpkin spice house that I wanted to build today. And wait, this is so, like, such a smooth, like, swim here, by the way. This is amazing. It's looking cute. And we've got some pumpkins I saw. Let's grab those. We can stack those up. I wish we had mini pumpkins in Minecraft. I really do. Like, I wish you could put like a pumpkin on top of a big pumpkin. Like a mini pumpkin on top of a big pumpkin. I don't know why, but I love that like idea. And now for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna let you guys relax and enjoy my building process, as I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I hope you enjoy and have fun. And I will speak to you at the very end. And here we are in our pumpkin spice cottage, inspired by a pumpkin spice latte, the colors of fall, the warmth of friendships, and I don't know, the vibe, I guess. We've got our cows, we've got our crops, and we've got somewhere really cozy to retreat to enjoy the fall weather, a good book, a rainy evening, and potentially even a new show. Well, if Minecraft had TV, that is. This cottage is equipped with lots of books, a storage room, a lofted bedroom, a crafting area, and 2 very lovable, very adorable cats. I hope you all have enjoyed this video a lot. I had a lot of fun recording this and trying something a little bit different. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below, and I hope you have a wonderful fall season. Goodbye!